morning, crystal lovers. How are we today? We have 4 decks of cards here. I showed them to you in my stories. From these cards, we got some votes. And from these votes, 1 deck of cards came out on top and is going to be the deck that is going to give us the guidance for the week ahead. Good morning, hello Facebook, hello Instagram, how are we today? Good morning. Gorgeous, this beautiful autumnal weather that we're having, bit of rain, bit of sunshine, very refreshing, it's all very lovely. So the votes were quite close, but 1 deck of cards came out on top. All of the other 3 were even, but the angel feathers came out on top. So that's who we're going to play with today, everyone. Thanks for getting involved. It was good fun. I was like, can't make a choice. Let's see what everyone wants to see. So as you can see, you can't really read that or on the side because they use them so much. You can barely even read it on the back, but it does say Angel Feather Oracle. I love the Angel Feather Oracle because all the feathers are different colors. We all know we get connections to the angels with feathers. We all know we receive gifts and guidance with the form of feathers. So I love this deck of cards. I'm going to give them a really good shuffle, like a really good shuffle, because I use these so much for myself. They are going to need it. Now, I hope we're all really well. I hope we're all enjoying the weekend. I'd love to know what you're all up to, what you've been doing, what's been happening. I am in the middle of my week off of time between my ending of my former job and finally living this full-time, which is really exciting. It's been wonderful. I've been napping a lot, actually, which has been really nice. You all know I'm an insomniac. So it's been really nice to be getting some good naps in, as well as doing some creative stuff, a little bit of planning, a little bit here and there, still trying to relax better, but I'm getting there. Laying by the pool, nice. If I had a pool, I would lay by it. Lay next to it, not lay by it. Although, maybe I need to lay by a pool. Oh dear. I will be having lunch with my family, as is the Easter tradition. Christmas and Easter, birthdays, always important to get together and eat in my family. So looking forward to doing that as well. For those just joining in, we have the Angel Feather Oracle cards, and they are guiding us today. They were voted for in my stories. 2 weeks of night duty. Oof. Goodness gracious. It's all happening. Good solid walk. We like that. Everyone's active, doing stuff with their life. We love it. Alright, so today is Sunday, it's April 4th. We are, I don't even know. It's crazy, right? We're a quarter of the way through the year. Ooh, excuse you. Oh, how exciting, learning to drive. Here's a fun fact for you all. I don't drive, I never got my license, and I never learned. I'm 35 years of age, and I have no plan on getting my license either. But good on him, I love it. You got out of bed, see, 4 points. 4 points, happy Easter. Packing for moving, oh my God, I love a car. Oh, see, I love this. Having a cull before you move. I love having the pre-move cull and then a post-move cull. Do 2 culls, because you realise that when you get there that you need a cull again, so do that as well. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I love it. We've got a great group in today between the 2 platforms. Oh, we like that. Oh, look at that. Just a bit of confirmation. New lifestyle or home. Happy days. We're going to put that back in. Just in case you don't know, I now have a YouTube channel. If you would like to jump on there, subscribe. I'm going to be putting lots of new stuff on there. I've only just started, but I'll be putting all of my weekly readings and all sorts of stuff on there as well. Egg hunt's great fun. Why about the driving? Couple of reasons. There's a couple of reasons why I never got my license and never tried. I started catching public transport quite early, and walking to people's houses, and like became quite independent in that way quite early. When I was about 14 on my aunt and uncle's farm, I had a couple of terrifying attempted driving things where, because we were on the farm, it was important that you could drive or drive some sort of vehicle just in case, and it was the middle of winter. The roads were kind of like this shape, and I nearly rolled a 2-ton Triton three times. That was quite terrifying, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to be okay. And ever since, when I've been a passenger, I've always known that I'm quite a distracted person, and I don't want to get behind the wheel as a distracted person. Here's a fun fact. I know myself very, very well. And also, I was 19 when I met my husband, when I met my partner, and he loves to drive. He's a man that absolutely loves to drive, and drives me everywhere, and we don't need 2 cars, and, we go almost everywhere together. We've always worked in fairly similar places, most of the time. And so I've never had the need, so I just don't. So there's a fun fact as to why I don't drive. And I'm an advocate for people not driving if they don't want to. Don't drive if you don't want to. Don't have kids if you don't want to. Don't do things that other people expect you to just because you should. In Australia, it's normal to have your license. In Europe and other places where cities are big, it's not normal to have your license. So, what's normal? Right, and when have I ever been normal? Come on, look at my eyebrows. Oh dear. How are we all? Good morning to everyone just joining in. Sorry, I need to give these a really good shuffle. I did say this is one of my favourite decks, so I need to give them a really thorough shuffle so they're ready and attuned for everyone, for the world, for everyone bar me. Well, me included, but you know what I mean. Alright, I think we're nearly there. I love giving you guys fun facts about me, hey? Why not? It's always good to know. Alright, we're nearly there. Today is Sunday the 4th of April, and we are working with the Angel Feather Oracle cards. They're going to give us guidance for the week ahead. Take some time to empty your mind and relax. Let's get into it. Let's get ready. We are moving forwards, and we ask the angels and the universe for the guidance that we require for the week ahead, starting today, Sunday, April 4th. The Angel Feather Oracle cards. Here we go. A card for today is the Ruby Angel Feather, 2 hearts sealed as one. Who doesn't love a bit of ruby? This one, just here. Ruby, the stone of passion, the stone of warmth and energy and fire. 2 hearts sealed as one. This is really beautiful. The angels have heard your prayers to me, your soulmate, and they're here to inform you that this person will arrive soon in your life. Now, this can mean many different things. If you're asking about an actual partner, if the partner that you're with you're not sure about, if you're waiting for someone, this is confirmation of that energy for you. If you are, however, thinking more in the lines of friendship, more in the lines of needing someone for support, more in the lines of needing that energy that you need, just that's going to help you along. Soulmates don't have to be intimate lovers. Soulmates can be best friends, really good workmates that you just get along with so well that it makes everything so good. A mentor that comes into your life. This is representing someone that's going to stoke that fire. And perhaps it's you. Perhaps it's actually you integrating with yourself, finding that passion within you. If you are with family, maybe it's the fact that you're with family and that's warming and nourishing and joyous because you don't get to do it very often. This is always about making the card make sense to you, make it make sense to your life, make it make sense to what's happening in and around your day-to-day. I love the energy of ruby. It is a stone of the Leo. It is a stone of really being strong from within. Ruby or corundum, the family that it lives in, the minerals, is the second or the third strongest that exists in nature. You've got diamond, you've got moissanite, and then you've got corundum, 10, 9.5, and then a 9. So it's so powerful, so strong, so secure within itself. Ruby is empowered. It is fiery but grounded and secure. So this is a time to think about what makes you feel grounded and secure and safe and good and warm. Does this make sense, everyone? I love it. It's beautiful. This is like, also it's saying, like, I think be patient as well with the process. Be patient with other people. Be patient if you're not sure. Give people a bit of a chance. Give yourself a chance as well. But think about what makes you feel fiery, what makes you feel creative, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel excited. Definitely work with ruby, obviously, if you can. Any form of ruby is great. If it's just ruby, awesome. If it's ruby zoisite, ruby fuchsite, it doesn't matter. Ruby is good in all forms. What else is good? For me, I'm getting a really strong, like, Shivalingam vibe, that really powerful Kundalini fire that it brings up. Something like fire agate or fire opal. Anything that's got a good fiery name and fiery existence. Carnelian feels good, look like really red. Orange carnelian would be nice too today. But yeah, think about, you know, what sets your heart alight, what gives you excitement and fire and that oomph and boost to move forward. Because we're moving through seasonal change, we're moving through those shifts, it's big ones along that we're going through. We're in the series of season of Aries, and we're moving towards an Aries new moon. So this is a really powerful time of creative shifts forward. A really powerful time of going, what am I doing next? Where am I going? This week is taking us to Sunday, and Sunday is the new moon. So this whole week we are waning. We're still letting go from that last full moon. It's going over our shoulder. We're leaving it behind. And we're starting to build up what we're going to launch at the new moon, what we're doing next, what we're moving forward with, what we're creating. The Aries is the leader. It's the first sign of the zodiac. I'm in charge. I'm going forward. I'm doing what I want, what I believe is right. Does that make sense, everyone? You need to be thinking about, where am I going? What makes me feel good? What makes me excited? What makes me happy? What am I passionate about? And that's what I'm going to focus on. Onwards, forwards. Does that make sense, everyone? Think garnet, a good red garnet as well. Even orange garnet, spessartine, hessonite. Feels good today. All right, a card for tomorrow, Monday the 5th. If you've just joined us, we're working with the angel feathers. Our card for today is the ruby feather. Our card for tomorrow, Monday the 5th of April. It's the blue angel feather, and it says, accept life as it is. I mentioned patience amongst all of that other stuff. Excuse me. So tomorrow it's going to be evident that we need to keep letting go, keep relaxing and easing into the new moon. You're not there yet. You're not quite there yet. But we are thinking it's the start of a new week, so we should be refreshing ourselves and where we're going and thinking about where we're moving forward. This is why this happens. The cards will go, okay, be excited, be ready, do the thing, know that you're ready to do the thing, but slow down, plan, give yourself time to make it perfect, give yourself time to trust yourself and the universe and know things are working, and just do what you need to do. Just get up and get out of bed. If you need to and you have the energy to do the dishes and some washing, oh my God. You get all of the points. It says, the angels are here to advise you that you will feel a calming inner peace and peace of mind when you stop trying to control everything in your life. Sorry, it's funny because I'm this person. I'm the person that has always tried to control everything in their life. You can only get so far with that. You and the universe are working together. You are co-creating. You can only do so much, right? This is so, so important. That blue barite that I shared in my stories this morning that I meditated with is a perfect crystalline example. Celestite, angelite, these crystals that allow us to feel spiritual peace, that allow us to feel calm and relaxed, and to know that the universe has our back, to know that our guides are working with us, to know that we can trust our intuition and what it's telling us, and our passion and following our heart, and we don't have to think too logically. We don't have to be controlled by the idea of logic. It's okay to just feel and use that intuition and use that fire. It's okay to work that way. Aries tells us that it's necessary to work that way. So we're going towards that Aries full moon, new moon, so we want to use that gut fire to charge forward. So at the moment, we just need to trust and know that it's okay. Trust and know that it will be okay when we get to that point of launching. There is still stuff that has to sort of filter away. There's still energy that you need to understand. If it hasn't happened yet, you don't have all of the pieces. You don't trust that it is the right thing, but you have to trust that it is. Does that make sense? I'm not too convoluted there. I recommend following myself. I recommend following Adam Barrelay. I recommend getting the Crystal Connections book. I recommend getting the Book of Stones. I recommend getting as many different things as you can that you feel drawn to, but also just to work with crystals one by one and research them one by one when you're working with crystals. Someone asked on Instagram about recommending education on crystals. So accept life as it is, work with soft blue stones, think about not letting others' opinions get to you, not letting others dictate or advise what you should be doing. Don't let those opinions sway you from yourself and what you believe. Do whatever you need to do so that you do continue to feel confident in that self-belief, and you can build that self-belief as well. It's a tough process. It takes time. So be patient with yourself. All right, that's Monday. Tuesday, the 6th of April. This is perfect, my God. Okay, these cards, the angels are calling us all out. They're calling everyone out. The brown is brown angel feather. Who's found one of those sort of brownie angel feathers and just gone, oh, brown, okay. What does that mean? It means a practical approach is required. How good is that? How good does that lead? And how good does that help us to understand that we can take our time? We can move forward slowly. We don't have to rush the process. The new moon isn't here yet. We're not in that yet. Slow down. Ease into it. It says the angels advise you to focus on practicalities at this moment, one step at a time. Do what is practical, do what is simple, do what is in front of you. Know that as you dream, as you wish, and as you put energy out into the universe, your hopes and your goals, they're being heard. And they'll be taken care of at the right time and the right pace. We don't need to rush the process. We're allowed to take our time. We're allowed to put one foot in front of the other. We're allowed to plan. We're allowed to be practical. We're allowed to do simple things day to day, bit by bit, to move forward. We don't have to feel like if we're not doing huge things, if we're not making huge leaps forward and huge transformative ideas and things happening around us and working with fucking Moldavite every day to blow our mind, we're not doing it right. No. I'm not into it. It's not fact and it's not truth. Think about making every little thing perfect and every little thing a spiritual experience and every little thing a meditation. Think about making cleaning meditation, cooking meditation. Think about the process of having a shower as meditation. Think about the fact that each and every experience that we have is for a purpose and on purpose. We're here to experience. That's the whole point. And learn our own individual things. Release our own individual karma and transform our own lives in whatever way, shape or form it is that we need to. This is integrating the practical into the spiritual. It's so important and it's necessary and it's part of it all. We're having a human experience. Spirit and human is not mutually exclusive from one another. They are integrally integrated with each other. Our spirit and our human form are one and the same. Does this make sense? We are often too drawn into that, I need to be having like mind-blowing meditations and I should be, having the most amazing connections to my guides, and if I'm not, working with the highest vibration crystals, I'm not doing it right. Again, no, not fact, not truth. That is like showy spirituality. That is faux spirituality. That is not truth. You are having your own connection to your own spiritual experience. That is spirituality, your own personal, individual experience with spirit, with your experience. Whatever it is that you're here to learn and do and be. That is it. That is what you're trying to do and achieve. This is a really important lesson, and it's something that I learned very hard early on in my life when I was doing this, my first couple of years. Oh my God, I wanted to do everything and try everything and do the biggest and deepest, most amazing meditations, and oh my God, I'm going to blow my mind all the time. If I'm not doing that, I'm not doing it right. And it just left me open to all sorts of shit, and I got stomped on, I got through some pretty crappy stuff, and it wasn't a very nice experience. So take your time with your spiritual journey. The universe will push you and you'll get big transformative leaps at the right time when you need them. And the rest of the time is day to day, how am I making my best life? How am I having my best spiritual experience? By living my best life, by loving my life, by putting my best into everything. Does that make sense? Have I gone too off tangent? For this, brown tourmaline, smoky quartz, beautiful energies that are going to ground you, but also like they're working on spirit as well. These are really important. Green tourmaline is actually really good as well. I would recommend zircon. Good earthy zircon would be really nice as well. Petrified wood, for sure. Yeah, get grounded, take your time, and think about you and your experience, and not what others are doing, and not what you're seeing others do, and how others are doing it. Again, it's not a competition. Life is not a competition. It never has been and it never will be. We're all here to experience. Does that make sense, everyone? Can you please let me know that, you're still out there? It's all gone very silent. I apologize if it's a bit lectury. I'm not trying to be lectury. This is like, I need to be forceful because I need you to hear this and I want you to understand this, and this is, coming through me from the universe. Good, thank you everyone. Getting lots of reactions, excellent, very good. Yes, the cards are very much here to personally attack you and call you out on your bullshit. And they're here to say, listen, come on, what are you doing with your life? Good, excellent. Okay, now everyone's awake. Good, excellent. I'm Mediterranean, I'm half Spanish, half Sicilian. And I'm a very Sagittarian. So if I'm passionate about something, oh shit, you're going to hear about it. You are going to hear about it if I'm passionate about something. My gosh, it's just how I am. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Okay, that was Monday, Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the 6th. Our next card is the 7th. You're going to have to watch it again if you're making a cuppa and you missed that bit, because I'm not going to repeat it because I couldn't remember exactly what I said word for word. Yeah, hashtag called out, absolutely. We are here. This is why we have cards. They are a tool because we're not listening, or we're not taking the signs in front of us that are generally slapping us in the face. We're just not aware. Sometimes we're just not aware. We haven't realized we get caught up in our own world. And this is why the cards are here to be tools to say, hey, wake up, look, it's right here. I'm speaking to you right here, right in front of you. A practical approach is required. Slow it down. Slow it down. You don't have to be hustled all the time. You don't have to be on that hustle all the time. Trust and believe. This is why I'm doing this and having this rest period. Oh, no stress at all. No stress at all. Goodness. This is why I let you guys watch it back. This is why I, keep it and let you guys watch it as much as you need to. Okay, our card for Wednesday, middle of the week. It is the Grey Angel Feather. Oh, okay. This is really important. This is very, very interesting. It says the answer is maybe. The angels acknowledge your question, but are unable to give you a definite answer at this time. We are going to be frustrated this week. The angels are saying, you know what? Just spend time with yourself. I'm not saying yes or no. It's time for you to kind of work that out within yourself. It's time for you to understand within yourself what it is that you want and need. Remember, Aries is the leader. The Aries new moon is here to be in front, to be in charge, to be the leader, and to start from the front. So if you are weighing up something, if you're unsure about something, how can you be the leader and how can you lead from the front? Does this make sense? You have to be confident within your own self. You have to be strong in your conviction, and you have to at least trust that even if it's a risk and you're not sure of the result, that, you know what, I'm just going to take the risk. I'm putting my everything into it because that's what I need to do, even if I don't know the outcome. And whatever happens, I'm going to be okay. Does that make sense? This is I was like, the angel feathers. I wonder if that's going to be, one of those softer readings. And every time I've thought that with a deck of cards, they go, no. We're going to be telling you some serious truths. We all have to wait and grow for our manifestation. We all think that it's all going to happen, in the time that we believe it's going to happen. No. Divine timing. It is very real. And it kicks our butt, and it tells us to be patient. This is a week to sit with yourself. What do I need? What does my intuition tell me? What is my gut telling me? Not what logic is saying. This is not a logical driven reading. This is not talking about logic. This is just talking about doing what you need to do, doing what is practical, doing what is in front of you, doing what feels good, and making that happen. How do I make that happen? How do I move forward in the best way to live that life every day? It's so important that we go inward for inspiration. Inspire from within. Your inspiration comes from within you. No one else. The answer is maybe. So for Grey, I would recommend working with something like Moonstone because she represents mystery and the unknown. I would recommend working especially with Grey Moonstone if you can. That would be perfect. I would recommend working with... I would actually recommend working with nothing. Giving yourself a chance to have no crystals on and block out all of the noise and spend a bit of time just, what am I hearing within myself? This is like a bath or a shower would be a really good time to do this. To have a meditation where you don't have any crystals on or anything. It's good to not have them on in the shower anyway, in the bath. And to just have no crystals around you. Maybe clear quartz for that clarifying energy. At the absolute most, clear quartz. And just give yourself the time to ask, what do I need? Angels, guides and loved ones, those that are with me, what do I need today? What do I need this week? How am I best going to lead my life? If I can't hear you today, if I can't hear you tonight, can you please show me signs in the coming days so that I can launch at the new moon with confidence, with strength, with conviction, with pride, with excitement? This is a very personal week, everyone. Very, very personal in the energy. So take as much time as you need for yourself, by yourself. All right. A card for Thursday. Thursday's the 8th. Is the Crimson Angel Feather. Innate creative talents. What did I say about going within? When we go within, we can receive the energy that we need, but we can be inspired by ourselves. We can see that we have the fire within us. It says the angels are here to reinforce that you have natural creative talents and skills which are needed to be unleashed or further developed. So what are you doing? Do you need to educate yourself with this Aries energy, with this leader? Do you need to do more education? Do you need to do more research? Do you need to move into that energy? Or is it that you need to just trust those psychic and intuitive things that you're receiving? Trust that whatever weird thing it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing for work, whatever it is that you are passionate about and excited about, that you are teaching and sharing and doing, whatever work it is that you are doing on yourself, personally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever. Know that it's right, know that it's good, and know that you should trust yourself and do what feels right and what is easy and what is natural to you. If you are naturally someone that is a good speaker, you should be speaking. You should be using that voice. Something I learned early on. If you are someone that is good with your mind, good at planning, good at strategy, use that. If you are someone that is here as a nurturer, as someone that cares and takes care of others, and that is your skill, use that. Whatever talent you have within, when we get to Thursday, it's saying really think about that, really hone that, really tune into that. A perfect crystalline energy to pair with this is rhodonite. Rhodonite is a stone of hidden talents. Rhodonite helps us to go from within by purifying with the black manganese purification cleansing energy that forms with it. We can then tap into the heart and the fire center together. That really deep magenta crimson color is really attuned to both the heart, the base, and a little bit of the sacral. So it's really pushing us to do something different, to push us forward, to create. They form in these really cool rhomb shapes when they form in perfect crystals. And so it's something a bit different. Perspective is a bit different. It's a bit of a slanted shape. And so we shouldn't be thinking obvious and square and structured. We should be thinking different. Whatever it is within us is perfect. We are perfect, uniquely, weirdly perfect. So of course, work with labradorite. The new moon is coming up, so labradorite all week is actually a really helpful stone as we move forward, because it's giving us the tuning into ourselves and what we're amazing at. For the last 2 days, actually, a crystal's just coming to me for both of the Tuesday, Wednesday energy, the brown and the grey, lavakite, which is black moonstone and labradorite together. It's really good for the shadow and kind of tapping into the shadow and observing yourself and changing your perspective of yourself to shift forward. So it could be a helpful one as well. But yeah, definitely rhodonite for Thursday. I can feel that in my gut. Like, I can feel this week. And for me personally, like, this is huge for my own shifts, so don't even worry. I'm being called out just as much as everyone else. All right, our Friday card. Oh, yes! See, it's all worth it. Chartreuse. We got the chartreuse angel feather. I mean, look at that. Travel plans. Now, calm down. The angels are here to advise that travel is coming up for you. This may be associated with work or a well-earned holiday. Now, this is about your journey. This is about the next step on your journey, the next phase. This is the blend. Chartreuse is the blend of yellow and green. So we're connecting the solar plexus and the heart chakra. So again, we're not thinking too much. We are leading. We are manifesting our own desires. We are creating what we want to create. It's big. So perfect. Your move date, travel plans, very, very literal. It could be very much a change in your job, your work. This is the last day before I start my readings and kind of start my new life. So for me personally, very much travel, very much the journey, very much the new phase and where we're going. So that's super perfect and aligning for my own journey. This is, maybe it's something that's in the future. Maybe you are able to finally plan something later in the year that you know you've earned. Maybe it's this school holiday period and you have some time off and you get to enjoy it. Maybe it's very much about your spiritual journey and that leap forward that you've been hoping for, and knowing that it's coming, knowing that you've earned it, knowing that you will be rewarded for all of this hard work that you've been doing this week as well. This is another thing. Green and yellow connect for like reward, earning what you've been doing. Like, you put in hard work, you get reward for it. If you want to do it safely, astral travel, lucid dreaming travel. I personally find both of those a little bit uncomfortable because the spirit and the body are a bit too detached. I like to remote view. That's how I like to stay within my body and see things from afar, but that's a hard thing to develop and something that can take a bit of time, but that's something I'm not going to digress into. Carly, don't you bait me with random subjects that I could easily digress into for hours. Oh, funny. So that was Friday. Okay, work on yourself this week. Do the work. Follow your passions. Think about what you're doing. Take time and be patient. This is chaos and order. Remember, everything is chaos and order. Everything seems to be disparate from each other. Everything seems to be random and crazy. But there is order, there is perfection, there is alignment within it all. We just have to find it. My guides tease me with this all of the time. Think about the exciting things, but also slow down. Plan and do, but also relax. Be patient. Every time. Okay. Saturday, our final card of the week. Oh, fuck off. Look at this shit. Money is about to manifest is the lime green angel feather. Now, like, these two are brethren. These two are next door neighbors. These two are kin. And when you have one and then the other... Okay, money is about to manifest. It literally says money is about to manifest on the lime green. This is just amazing. Amazing. Oh, my goodness. Stop calling me out. Crystals for the chartreuse. Green apatite because it's greeny and yellow. Think about Brazilianite. Think about chrysoberyl. If you can get your hands on any lemon quartz, would actually be really good for chartreuse as well. Anything that I'm going to say for lime green is basically going to be the same for this, okay? So tune in for a second. I need to keep going on this tangent. Lime green, money is about to manifest. This is literal abundance coming to you in literal form. It can be, now this is really, really important. Abundance and money is not always money, but money is a part of it. Feeling abundant, knowing you're abundant means that sort of the money side of things becomes easier, becomes much less stressful anyway. But if you've been asking for help on the monetary side of things, this is literal confirmation that it's going to come, that it will be exactly what you need, it will be enough, you will be okay, and you can make the changes that you need. You can move forward in this way. You can change direction if that's what you're doing. The money will be there. You will be looked after. This could be something that comes quickly, or it's something that's coming in the long term, and it could be steady financial gains as well. This is important. It says, the angels ask that you feel the marvelous feeling of anticipation. You're about to receive an abundance of money. Now, please don't ask me for the lotto numbers. If it was possible, I'd already have them. And if I'd won lotto, I'd be doing everyone's readings for free for forever. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But think about really bright jade. Think about good zesty green things. Serpentine, oh yummy. I love serpentine because it's like gets rid of the shit and allows you to move forward with fire. But as I said, think about, if you can, these are really high vibration crystals. Brazilianite, chrysoberyl, golden, yellow, green apatite. Those three are really, really excellent to work with and quite powerful, transformative. Peridot. Oh! Peridot would be perfect. Peridot would be ideal. Oh, yum. Absolutely delicious. What else? What else have we got, everyone? Back here? Talk to me. I forget. There's not that many crystals in that color. It's one of those crystal colors that's kind of, you know, unnatural, you know, acid green. Pyromorphite, my god, that's another high vibe rare one that would be cool to work with. But yeah, serpentine would be easy to work with if you can't get a hold of the others, and peridot for sure. Yeah, I love it. This is like, you are going to be rewarded for the hard work that you put in to yourself. When you go in and you do for you, you push and make work happen for yourself. You do things for yourself. You do this because I need to for me. This is why I'm doing this personal work. This is why I'm focusing on me, because I need to be the best that I can be. I need to be the best version that I can so that I can create this life that's going to change the world, that's going to help my children, that's going to break patterns of the past. Whatever it is that you're doing, you will be rewarded for the work that you're doing for yourself, on yourself. So do it. It's worth it. And if it's worth it, let me work it. I'll put my thing down. I'll flip it and reverse it. It's yet. Okay? It's just how it is. You know I love a bit of Missy. You know I love a bit of Missy. Alright. Our overview card. Our overview card of the week. My gosh, my golly. Big one this week. And our overall theme is the light blue angel feather. Break the silence. The angels would like to assist you with sensitive communication that is required at this time. Like, You are here to say something and do something and lead. Remember, the Aries new moon on Sunday is about leading your life, leading from the front, putting things out there into the world because you know it's important. Break the silence. This week, you are doing this. You are making it happen. And if you don't communicate this to the world, it won't come back to you. If you internalize all your hopes, dreams, wishes, and desires, as well as all your shit, it's all going to stay in there. And that's where you're going to keep it. But if you can go, this is what I want. I'm letting go of this. This is what I'm creating. This is the life I'm living and going to live, and I accept it and I own it. And this is where I'm already at now. If you live in that belief now, it will come to you. Law of attraction, law of magnetism. If you are always hopeful that it will come, then it's always going to come and it doesn't actually arrive. But if you live as if it is arriving, as if it's already here, as if it's happening, then it comes because you're in that belief system. Does that make sense? So that blue barite crystal that I showed you earlier is a perfect crystal of the week. But think about aquamarine all week long. Aquamarine, blue lace agate. Think about Caribbean blue calcite, Larimar. Think about turquoise, amazonite, chrysocolla. All of these powerful crystals for the throat chakra that are going to help you to communicate what you need, what you're creating, what you're manifesting, whatever. Lapis. My gosh, lapis is perfect because it's serious royal truth and I'm going to lead my life and I'm in charge and I'm a god or goddess or both. Break the silence, people. Live your life for you. Manifest what you need for you because you deserve it, because you're important, because you're amazing. It's a big week, fam. Big week. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I think I've said it all. Yeah, it's big this week. There's a lot that we need to take in. There's a lot we need to do for ourselves, by ourselves, with ourselves. Do not be afraid to be alone with yourself. Do not be afraid to be vulnerable with your feelings, with your wants, with your needs, with your desires, with your hopes. Do not be afraid to say no to people and tune the world out and be self-focused. You need to. The cards don't lie. They are saying so right here in front of us all. We have the Aries new moon on Sunday. I will be hosting my virtual lunar ceremony, so we will be able to take in that energy, work with that energy, do some meditation, get the best out of it and move forward. So if you'd like to join me, check out my link tree because tickets are through there. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one to really launch forward. New moon energy. You know I love new moon energy. You know I love launching. You know I love that. I can't help it. I'm born with an arrow, a bow and arrow, right? I just can't help it. It's how I am. So I'm going to share this back so you can watch it again. It'll be on my YouTube channel. So feel free to share it with your friends. As I said, like, subscribe, comment. I'll be putting lots more content on there as I move forward through this week. I'm going to be building a little bit more, trying to create a little bit more. There's a few things I'm going to launch as well. I'm going to launch a Patreon because I'm going to do a little bit of that as well. That's going to allow a bit of exclusive behind the scenes content, a little bit of special stuff that you'll be able to get by investing, and it's going to help me to work and do this for a living. If you'd like to book in for a reading, I have a couple of random ones that have popped up in April that haven't been snapped up yet, and then through May, lots of spaces as well. And then I've got my full moon ceremony, of course, that I'm working with Carly and another fabulous individual. There's going to be that in-person full moon ceremony at Crystal and Stone is going to be amazing. It's going to be an experience and I'm so excited about it. And then of course crystal grids, basics and advanced at the start and the end of May as well. So thank you for joining in. If you'd like to know anything else, if you have any questions, send me a message, feel free. Everything else is in my link tree that I spoke about, and Look after yourself, take time for yourself, and know that it's going to be a big one this week. Enjoy yourself. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lots and lots of love, everyone. Namaste. Stay safe and stay sane. Look after yourself. Peace out and lots of love. And I'll see you all soon.